So it fulfills that function, and that's a good thing.
Certainly is. And here to talk about this year's shindig, former award winner Victoria Hislop and a prolific reader Nathaniel Parker. Hello, both of you. Hello, how are you doing?
Very well, thank you.
The event itself is such fun, isn't it? I mean, it is genuinely glitzy. I think it's just as glitzy as something like the Oscars.
Well, you saw the red carpet just then. It looked fantastic.
Yeah, yeah.
And the awards themselves, having had the honour of holding one, I think they're heavier than Oscars. They are a huge, great golden nib.
Did you gush?
Heavier than the Oscars?
Did you gush?
At least a 30-minute speech.
I've never held either an Oscar or a nibby. Oh, actually, I have held a nibby.
Well, of course you do. You hand them over.
Because they do the show. Stupid. I forgot. But they are good fun, aren't they?
The awards.
They're fantastic.
Yes, they're very big. Yeah. Very glitzy.
All right, well, let's go through some of the categories. Let's start with there's several, more than several. The Biography of the Year shortlist. Lots of names on here, including Paul O'Grady, Judy Walters. Who do you want to talk about briefly?
Obama?
Dreams from My Father.
Which is, it seems, a fantastic tale from going all the way through his the early childhood, which his father died when he was, left when he was 2.
That's right,
he? Left when he was 2.
Yeah.
And it teaches us more about the man who is now the most important man in the Western world.
Another one up, which I must read, actually, because I'm a huge fan of J.G. Ballard, all his earlier science fiction stuff. And he's written a biography called Miracles of Life.
And he's started off in Shanghai, didn't he?
Yes,
which is where my dad started off.
Well,
that's Empire of the Sun.
Empire of the Sun.
My dad was there. He left for the Shanghaians.
Did he?
Yeah, my dad was there
God.
from the years of 7 to 14, and then he came back to this country.
Gosh. What does he think of Empire of the Sun?
Well, he passed away about 7 or 8 years ago, but he thought it was an extraordinary book, and had dinner with Ballard one time.
Really?
Talked about it, yeah.
It was an extraordinary film as well, actually.
Yeah.
From it was launched Christian Bale, of course. He's that little boy.
That's right.
Yeah.
What a sweet little boy.
Yeah,
it's a terrific list. I'm not on it.
I know you mean.
Sweet little boy.
Yeah, he was.
We've got Dear Fatty, Dawn French, Coming Back to Me, Marcus Trescothic, At My Mother's Knee and Other Low Joints. Great title, Paul O'Grady. And that's another story, Judy Walters. Judy was on this show actually talking about her book. She's so funny, Judy Walters. So funny and so frank and so honest. All right, one more category, Popular Fiction Award shortlist. Now, on that is The Outcast by Sadie Jones. When we reviewed her book on the Channel 4 show, when we were doing that for the book club, that evening we went to a friend's house for dinner, and luckily we'd given it a very good review because who should be there?
Was there?
No, Sadie Jones, yes. So she gave us a round of applause.
I mean, it is a fantastic,
wonderful book. What about the
isn't it?
drowning scene with the mother?
I mean,
how well written is that?
It's one of the best.
And
books
Lewis
I've
is an
read for a long
extraordinary
time.
mind. I mean, she gets into the mind of Lewis. Like,
Yes.
Exactly, to
it's
have a woman
fantastic.
writing that well. I mean, you're both chaps. You
It's
obviously
okay.
felt that she was portraying
absolutely.
that character.
And
really
that
well.
whole 50s oppressive atmosphere.
No, my hopes were with
They're all horrible men, aren't they? They're all nasty.
Yes, they're all vile.
Apart from Lewis, they're all vile.
And apart from the doctor, the
chaps.
GP, who tends to his head wounds when his father beats him up.
It's very vivid.
The Sebastian Faulks novel, Devil May Care, is that the James Bond one?
Yeah. I haven't read that yet, but I'm looking forward to it, actually, I must say, because I've read some of the other followers of Fleming, like Gardner's books and things like that.
Right.
And they don't quite get it for me. But I did hear that Faulks had said, I tried to follow the whole strategy that Fleming had, which was to have the gin and tonic in the morning and a bit of tennis and then a bit of badminton, maybe a bit of diving, and then write some words. And he said, but I didn't do any of the other bits, I just wrote the words. So we'll wait and see.
Fantastic.
Cecilia Hearn, of course, thanks for the memories. That's the follow-up to P.S. I Love You.
She's a regular sort of on
Which
these
is actually
lists.
was made into a film, wasn't it? So I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know if this would be.
No,
But
it's very readable. I've looked through that one.
Again, a great favourite with my daughter.
It's very warm. And
And 3 more, As in Court, Bernard Cornwell, Things I Want My Daughters to Know, Elizabeth Noble, and This Charming Man by Marion Keyes. A lot of well-known names in there. It's a good list, isn't it, this year?
It'll be very exciting.
Can't wait.
And to have a list where you have Paul O'Grady and Barack Obama kind of being judged against each other.
Well, listen, you can see the Galaxy British Book Awards on Watch at 8 o'clock on Sunday, the 5th of April.
Thank you both very much.
you both.
Now, not